By the end of this video, I'm going to teach you how to get shoulders so aesthetic that when people look at you in the gym, they're just going to assume that you have killer shoulder genetics and just got lucky with the genetic lottery. I get complimented on my shoulders all of the time. It's probably the number one thing that I get complimented on, and I always get asked, what do I do to work them? If you want that same experience, shoulders so good that people come up and ask you for advice, then you need to focus and watch the video to the end and implement what I teach you. From my years of experience and seeing other bodybuilders as well, I now have very specific opinions about how shoulders should be exercised to basically build them the best you can. There are two best exercises for building aesthetic shoulders, but before I explain them, we need to go over the different parts of the shoulder, right? The parts of the delt. So there are three main parts of your deltoid. There's the anterior deltoid, which is the front, right? Front delt. There's the lateral deltoid, side delt. And there is the posterior deltoid, which is the rear delt, okay? This can be quite overwhelming, similar to like back, right? Because there are lots of parts to the back. It can be kind of complicated to work all different parts of your back. And in the same way, it can be kind of complicated to work all different parts of your shoulder, right? But luckily, for our purposes, we just have to work one, and that is the side delt. There's one exercise that basically everyone with huge aesthetic shoulders does, and everyone who I've ever met who's done them loves them, and that is lateral raises, okay? I want you to spam these. This will make the difference between strong but smallish shoulders and jacked aesthetic shoulders that turn heads and make people automatically think that you just got lucky somehow or just have good shoulder genetics. In order to do these well, I want you to do these in a very specific way, okay? First of all, focus on high rep, all right? I don't want you doing like 5 or 6. You have to be doing like at least 10 of these, got it? But basically, the form you're supposed to do them in is you grab 2 dumbbells. I'm gonna illustrate it with one hand because my other hand is not free. You grab 2 dumbbells. And what you're going to do is you're going to make sure you grab them tight, right? What you're going to do is make sure your arm is, just hold them at your sides, but make sure your arm is kind of locked into an almost a slightly bent position. So see this? See this angle here? It's not quite straight. It's definitely not super bent, but it's just lightly bent. This will make it easier to perform, okay? And you're going to grip the dumbbell tight. You're going to hold them at your sides, and then you are going to just raise both of them up to slightly above parallel with the floor, okay? Slightly above horizontal. So it's not here, but it's up here. And then you're going to hold that at the top for a count of 1. Don't just, you're going to move it up, hold for a count of 1, move it down. Up, 1, down. Got it? You're going to do that for as heavy a weight as you can. You could do like 10, 4. And then honestly, the best way to do it is as soon as you fail, as soon as you can't do it anymore, you do it like till 10 or so, until you can't anymore, you do mini flies, right? Kind of like this, until you can't do those anymore. So it's like a mini drop set as well. Those will burn the hell out of your shoulder. Your shoulder will be like on fire, but it is the best possible workout in the world. There's no other better shoulder workout in the world for aesthetic shoulders than the lateral raise. Add those to your routine. The reason that this is the best shoulder exercise in the world is that it focuses on width. Width will give you a better front profile as well as a side profile if you just focus on the lateral side delt, right? Because of course, width is extremely valuable for the aesthetic V-taper. It's crucial. You need to have wide shoulders for the aesthetic V-taper look, right? And of course, not only will building the lats widen the shoulders out, but it'll also make the side profile look good as well because you have built up that lateral head. So it's just all around the most effective exercise for your shoulders, even if you kind of neglect the other 2 parts of the shoulder. You should pair these with barbell overhead presses, also called military presses, for a good compound working of the muscle. If you just spam these 2 shoulder exercises, I can guarantee that you will get amazing shoulders, whether you do other stuff or not. You may do other exercises. You can do face pulls. You can do, some other like front raises, some other exercises for your shoulders if you want to, if you feel you need that extra development in the other 2 parts of your shoulder. But I don't think they're honestly as effective as focusing on the side delt. A key point here is I want you to progressively overload in these as often as you can. I'm talking every single time you perform this, try to go up in weight, okay? Try to go up in weight. Add 5 pounds, add more reps. I want you to spam these. I want you to really go hard on these. Go till failure every single chance that you get. And here's a key, okay? I want you to go for high rep rather than high weight. For lateral raises, I want you to try and stick between the 10 and 12 rep range, nothing less. And for overhead presses, I want you to stay between 7 to 10 reps. As with everything, you should work them twice a week. So here's an actionable step for you right now. Go into your routine right now, and whatever day you work shoulders, edit it to include those 2 specific exercises for 4 sets each. You can add, again, you can keep in other exercises if you really like them for shoulders, but I really want you to add these 2, focus on these 2, as they are by far the most effective shoulder exercises out there in existence. And if you already have them in your routine, you're like, Ryan, but I already have them in my routine and I still want better shoulders. What do? Go up in weight. Go up in weight more than you're comfortable with. Just grab, whether you feel like it or not, grab 5 pounds extra than what you normally do and just go to town. Whether you feel like you're going to fail it or not, okay? Go up in weight. Force yourself to progressively overload, okay? 2025 is the year of good shoulders, and we're going to get you good shoulders. Got it? So that's my advice to you. If you got any value from this video, there's something you can do which is a win-win for both of us, which is to scroll down and click the subscribe button. I win because you get a new subscriber, and you win because anytime I have a new insight, learn something new, or try something new, I can make a video and directly give you value. If you're interested in building an aesthetic physique and you're interested in investing in yourself, I have my full program. That's going to be the first link in the description. You will benefit from clicking that and going and watching the video and reading what it has to offer. And you have an amazing day. Thank you.